Merry Christmas, everybody. Welcome to the Cinema Simon podcast, where we're going to be ranking the top 10 greatest Christmas movies / specials. I am John Thompson. I am the action and animation expert who is in a much better mood after our review that Garrett and I just did.
Yep. Yeah. I am Garrett. I'm the Indian drama expert.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Okay, good.
I'm glad I got all of that off my chest.
Me too.
About Craven.
I'm Matthew, one of the superhero and sci-fi experts.
I'm Dyllan, the better-looking superhero and sci-fi expert.
You're never on screen, so no one can confirm that.
Nobody can deny it either.
It's the battle of who's the better-looking sci-fi / superhero expert.
I'd win.
And,
No.
and guys, you can't see Dylan on screen, but he's wearing the bunny suit from A Christmas Story.
Yeah, I'm also wearing.
Where's your BB
sunglasses.
gun?
Well, you see, I shot my fucking eye out. So, after that, I didn't feel like carrying it around.
All right.
But yes, for one final time, thank God we're getting to trivia. Don't let this be hard, please.
Well, there's a twist.
Oh, like a twist.
So we'll get to the first question. First question. Yeah, this is the twist.
Okay.
Oh, I got to prepare for this as I'm asking you
All
guys.
I'm just getting my list ready for the
for-
Christmas movie special.
For 2 points, 2000s drama.
All right,
Let me pull the
Okay.
question. Let me pull the question up. Hold
and I do like drama movies. I do.
on. The
But I'm
question.
the expert.
Oh yeah, that's right. You are the indie drama expert, so you better get this.
What
I should.
2000s drama had an on-set visit by the person the film was made about?
Oh. Ooh.
You know what? I think I have an idea what it could
I feel
be.
like that happens quite a bit for like biopics and stuff.
You know, the one I could actually
At
think
least-
of, and this one just popped in my head. I would say
2000s.
Ray because Jamie
Um,
Foxx played Ray Charles, and I believe Jamie Foxx got to meet Ray Charles during the set of the film. So I'm going to say Ray. I believe that's the right answer. At least I hope so.
I would say, man, come back to me. Just
What do you
I wanna
think?
look at
What
a
do you think,
list.
Dylan?
Just a generic
Fuck.
2000s biopics list.
I think there's only one that I know of from the 2000s.
I mean,
I'm
there's
not a dramas
lot.
guy. I'm definitely not a biopic guy.
Yeah.
Throwing out like one of the only ones I know, Milk. I don't know the entire life of Mr. Milk, but that would be my guess. That's just one I'm throwing out based off the ones that I know.
Shot in the dark here. I'm gonna say The Blind Side.
Oh, yeah, I could see that.
I'll wait for everybody else to answer, and then I'll confirm or deny.
I've already said mine. John's already said his. Ray.
I was thinking Ray.
Well, I mean, I don't have a whole lot of confidence in Milk. I also don't know when the fuck Milk came out. So
2008.
okay, that's what I figured.
I'm not even
okay.
sure if Harvey Milk.
Yeah, that's the
was
thing.
alive.
I don't know if he was still
Yeah,
alive by then.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I don't know if he passed or what. But I mean, the story of the Blind Side was more recent. to it,
Yeah.
right. Yeah. I might just ride your coattail on that one with Blind Side because I don't have a whole lot of confidence in Milk. I don't know how long the dude was alive.
I'm
so,
not even sure.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are wrong. It was A Beautiful Mind.
No.
God,
Really?
I was about to say Beautiful Mind too.
And as of right now, trivia stands at, I believe. Oh, that's not it. That's my list I'm working on. Trivia stands at 16 points Garrett, 16 points John, 11 points Dylan, 6 points Paul. However, we are going to throw in a bonus question
Oh, really?
that could change the tides of everything. Because there's 2
Ooh.
answers to this question, and each point will be worth 12 points. So we'll give anybody a chance to win.
Okay.
Even Paul
Okay.
can catch up, because I'll ask him over the phone.
Okay.
This is like playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Uh,
Here we go. Bonus question.
before Austin Butler was cast, who was considered for the role of Fade?
Ooh.
There are 2 possible choices. Each one's worth 12 points.
Oh,
I fucking know one of them, but I can't remember the fucking name.
I was about to say Bill Skarsgård, but damn. Random answer: Harry Styles.
So yeah, there's 2 answers.
2 answers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Whatever your answer is, I'll go with you.
Mm. I have no clue.
Well, that
God,
does not.
I'm trying to think
well, that
of-
does not help.
I was about to say, I was about to say Timothy Chalamet. I was like, oh wait, that's not right. Glenn Powell, Bill Skarsgård, Glenn Powell. Those are my only
Okay.
things that are coming to me right now.
What was the name Dylan that you had in mind that you said that
I
you...
can't think of it. Is the fucking thing.
Oh, okay.
I'm drawing
Because I've
blanks.
heard it before.
Yeah.
I've heard this fucking answer, but I didn't really pay any attention.
I guess I'll go with Garrett says because I have no freaking clue either.
Timothy Chalamet.
Well, he's already in the
No,
movie.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Interesting.
Because the way that I see it, they did cast a little bit with that first movie for the second part.
Yeah.
So there could have been a casting call for Fade Rotha. There could have been. And Timothy might have shown up for it, but he ended up getting, tradies.
Oh.
Yeah. So I just Timothy Chalamet. Second one, because I don't want to see Bill Skarsgård. I want to try some. I want to try.
Well,
seeing
Stellan
somebody else.
Skarsgård's already in it.
Yeah.
I should have said Alexander Skarsgård, but whatever. Any
Yeah,
of the
that would have fit the
Skarsgårds.
role too. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like more muscular young men, and I don't really know. Glenn Powell was a good guess. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I might say Glenn Powell too. Have a little overlap.
So Glenn Powell
And Timothy Chalamet.
Now I'm wondering if I should change my mind.
Well, lock in.
Well, God, come on!
now I might go back to Dylan's now since I want to have a chance to get points.
I would say stick with Garrett because I'm just not confident in what I just
Okay.
said.
Okay.
I'm
You
not
know.
confident either.
Okay. You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go with the first one. Yes.
So Paul is really gonna have to bust it if he wants to get this because Garrett and John just gained 12 points.
Wait, what?
Bill Skarsgård.
Damn, I
Oh!
was right.
And, I don't know.
We got that.
Josh's name.
Did we say that? We got that right, didn't
Who
we?
else?
Joker from the Batman. Barry.
Barry Kagan?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the one that I fucking saw.
Wow.
Damn it!
He also would have been a great choice.
So yeah, I'll have to ask Paul these before he gets it, but he's gonna have to get both of them right to even have a shot.
Wow.
Mother-
We did good there. Dang.
Fucker.
Dang. That's.
I had a feeling Bill Skarsgård was.
You know what?
asked
That
to
would have been
play
an
that.
excellent choice. Yeah. There's some outstanding
play
characters
alongside
in the
his
Doom
dad.
movies. Yeah.
So as of right now, we will not confirm till New Year's, but as of right now, John and Garrett are the winners this year
Yeah.
at 28 points.
That's really cool. I actually did better than I thought I would.
That's
this
because
year.
you always took Garrett's answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All
To
right.
be honest, that's why I said that you should go with Garrett on this one.
It's not like I
I was
never.
like, I mean-
it's not like I never trust you.
No, I know. Well, I mean, you rode my coattails last time, so
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Like
Yeah.
we all do it to each other. It's
Yeah.
good.
All right. I do want to say before we do get to our episodes, I made a little blooper on our part. I thought we were doing the review rewind of Fat Man and Violet Night. We will try it hopefully for next year. So that's the reason why we're doing our top 10
We just had a
Christmas
lot of
movies
stuff going on
specials.
this
Yeah, we
year.
got a lot
Yeah.
going on. Which we apologize that we didn't do an episode last week. There was a lot of things going on. So,
Lots of sickness going on in the camp here.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were all pretty
but yeah,
disturbed.
this is
Yeah.
officially the final episode of the Cinema Silent Podcast. What a ride it's been.
Well, the last main episode.
Yeah, last main episodes.
Nosferatu we still got, and the Batman finally 2004 review, the week after Christmas.
Yeah. Which, again, for all you people that have been listening and watching, thank you. We really appreciate it. It's been fun. I truly think Season 2 has been one of our best seasons.
We're
been
almost
great.
going on to 3 fracking years in like a month and a half.
Oh,
Damn.
gosh. It's been nuts.
Yeah.
All right.
We're going on to our 3rd year.
Oh, because
We started in 2023.
Yep.
So 2023 or 20.
Yeah, we're going into our 3rd season. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll have started it 2 years ago in February.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you were saying that, I was like, the math isn't
We're
mathing.
going into our 3rd year.
I was going to say, it hasn't been 3 years since we
Yeah.
started.
And
Yeah, I
Garrett,
get you, I get
yeah,
you, I get
yeah,
you, I get
yeah,
you.
and Garrett has been part of Season 2, and I would definitely say that's been the fun part since Garrett got to be part of the ride. So
Yep.
it's been an honor, Garrett, that you always been part of our episode. It's
I
been
appreciate
awesome.
it.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna start doing our top 10 Christmas movies and specials.
Also known as the things you should watch around Christmas time.
Who wants to go first?
I feel comfortable with going first.
Okay.
All right.
I'll go last.
I guess I'll go ahead and go second or
I've
third,
watched
I
it,
guess.
I'll go 3rd. That's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
a bunch of these I've watched so far this year. And actually, one of them I just watched today. So starting off, I love Christmas movies. Just to put that out there first.
I do too.
I love watching all these things at this time of year. Even the not so great ones are usually tolerable. So, but starting off number 10, this is actually a movie I just watched this year for the first time, and I'm stunned I never watched it before, but this is a very popular one, and it's very popular, especially among the Brits. Love Actually. First time watch this year. This is of course the romantic comedy starring a huge ensemble cast of very recognizable faces, from Hugh Grant to Colin Firth, Liam Neeson, Bill Nighy. All these guys, so many great actors in this. It's just a really delightful movie. There's no other really great way to put it. It's just a very charming film that has very interesting characters, has very likable characters, has a lot of good comedy to it. It also has some good drama as well. And yeah, it leaves you with a good feeling that love is everywhere. And at number 9, this could count as both a Halloween and a Christmas movie. And there a lot of people in my family count it just as a Halloween movie, but I think that's cutting it short. Nightmare Before Christmas. This movie works great either time of the year. This is an all-time classic. Adored this movie since I was a kid. Yeah. What else could I really add about Nightmare Before Christmas? You all know it. You've all seen it. And you all sing those songs. So,
This
number
is Halloween. This
Yep.
is Halloween.
number 8 is the version of the story of this very famous and popular Christmas tale that I'm gonna go with, just because I think it's one of the most unique takes on it, and that's Scrooged with Bill Murray by Dick Donner. This is, of course, the kind of like a modern comedy take on a Christmas Carol, with Bill Murray playing like a real jerky TV executive around the holidays who has a Scrooge moment involving the ghosts and spirits of Christmas future, past, and present. And yeah, this movie is very funny. Bill Murray is fantastic. There's a lot of good, interesting spins on all the different elements of A Christmas Carol, and I love the story in general of A Christmas Carol. There's a bunch of great versions that I love, but I'm personally gonna go with Scrooge here, just because I think it's one of the most unique takes on it. Moving on, this might be a hot topic of debate. And I love this movie. Do not get me wrong. And this movie's like literally talking bad about this movie is bound to cause trouble. Or just not ranking it the highest is saying something bad about it to
Now I'm
certain
very
people.
curious.
A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
It's only number 7. But I mean, a bunch of people have this at either number 1 or number 2.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
It's not
they're
even on my list.
really? Oh my God, that
And I
is
already-
Well, I mean,
weird.
you're a
That is
psycho,
weird to
so-
me.
Yeah, and I told
Um,
Garrett about it too. He already knows.
That is straight up weird to me. But no, Christmas Story. It is overplayed. It is
Yeah.
really overplayed, and that's
yeah.
I mean, the movie when it came out was not even really a hit. Like,
Yeah.
not many people knew about it at the time, and it just kept getting popular and popular with home video, and now it's goddamn everywhere. And
Yeah.
there's a really shitty direct-to-video sequel for this movie that looks like a porno. That looks like a porno version. I'm not talking about A Christmas Story.
No, I know,
That one was better. I'm talking about the actual Christmas Story 2. Oh, it was awful. And I've talked about this before. Christmas Story Live. That awful musical that they made of this. Oh my God.
I still have
um,
not seen, but I bet I
it's
would like
terrible.
it. But I
It's
bet I would
so
like
bad.
it more than the movie.
I doubt it. It'll make you hate. It'll make you hate it. Hate the movie more.
well, that'll be interesting.
Just
Uh,
listen to the music. That's
the
how
music
I've
is
experienced it.
The
Yeah.
music is so bad.
When it comes to like musical adaptations, it's what you'd fucking expect.
the singing
honestly.
is terrible. The
Yeah,
singing
yeah.
is awful. Maya Rudolph.
Yeah.
What? She is
It was
awful.
crazy, yeah.
And they sing about Hanukkah in it.
Yeah.
Why? Okay. Moving on. Christmas Story. It despite it being overplayed around this time of year, it's still just looking at it as like this little movie based on. I mean, first of all, it's in Indiana. So,
Yeah.
you,
Oh,
you
that's
got, you can't go
right.
wrong
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
But no, the kid Ralph I can't remember Ralphie's name. What is
Yeah,
the-
I can't remember his last name
Um,
either. But it's based on a true story.
It is based
Yeah.
on a true story. Based on a book too.
Yeah.
And it's just a really delightful, at times mean-spirited, but really just it's funny. It has, I mean, every scene in this is iconic.
Yeah.
It is referenced so many times. It's a Christmas Story. It's just not my favorite. Then we're getting into I only have 2. Most of these are feature films. But I wanted to put a couple specials on here, like TV cartoon specials.
Yeah.
And one of them is a absolute gem of childhood for me, and that is the original Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer by Rankin Bass. Rankin Bass.
It is great.
It is a lot of people find the animation awkward to look at, but I've grown up with that kind of thing for such a long time. Like it doesn't even register to me. It's just a classic kind of style, and it may be cheap and a very low budget, but I love it despite that. Every frame in every shot of this just screams Christmas spirit to me. I love the characters. I love Rudolph. I love Hermie. Shout out to my boy Hermie.
Just
And
wanted to be dentist.
Yukon Cornelius. Can't forget about him as well.
I know it's in my top 20. I did enjoy that one. A lot.
Yeah,
it is great.
I've grown up with it. I've watched it almost every year. You can't go wrong with Rudolph. Number 5, one of my absolute favorite comedies, probably of all time, and that's I Don't Know, Margot. Christmas Vacation. Absolutely love this.
That's in
frickin'
my top
movie.
22. I love it. It is great.
So good.
I love a lot of, well, there's bad ones, of course.
I've not
Vegas
seen any of the vacation
You
movies yet.
oh my
Are you
god,
kidding me?
dude.
No, I just
You
got,
have to at least watch
Son
the
of a
first three.
bitch.
I've got all of them now except for Christmas. I
Um,
bought them all at work.
Dude,
I
God.
just
gotta
haven't
start
watched them yet.
watching.
Yeah.
Man, dude.
I
so
want to
good.
look you and tell you what, cheap flying, no good. I could go on and on. But
That rant is
holy shit!
classic.
Where's the Tylenol?
It's a
Yeah.
subscription to the Dyllan Month
Hallelujah.
Club.
Where's the Tylenol?
Yeah, Christmas Vacation. This is an absolute favorite among my family. We quote this movie God knows how many times just throughout the year. I love Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase is just absolute comedy gold
Yes,
in this
yeah.
movie. There's so many. He's the king of just crazy funny faces.
He is, yeah.
Especially in this
yeah.
one.
Corey Michael Smith plays him really well on Saturday Night.
Yeah, I still need to see Saturday Night.
Yeah,
But
that little clip that scene is
yeah,
really
just
good with him.
love the
I like it.
family in this movie is just hilarious. Yeah, everyone brings something to it. Yeah, just
Some of them bring a little too much.
yes. But yeah, I relate to a lot of how the family dynamic, the crazy family dynamic
Yeah,
sometimes is, because I
yeah.
have a pretty big family too, and I've had a lot, like that scene where they go, all the family gets to the house and everyone just is having different crazy conversations, like
Yeah.
oh, you gotta see how they took that whatever out of my back, like God knows, I can't remember how many times something like that is brought up when family comes to when my family gets together for the holidays. Yeah, and yeah, I love Christmas Vacation to death.
So good.
Next up is the last of the holiday specials on my list, and there's no universe where I don't have this on here. Fahu Dores Fahu, The Grinch, the original animation for The Grinch,
Yes.
by Chuck Jones. I do like the Jim Carrey movie. I like it for what it is, but it does not touch the classic that is the original animation that's voiced by frickin' Boris Karloff.
Yeah.
God. And of course, the song, you can't forget the You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch song. Just absolute banger. But yeah, the animation is gorgeous in this special. Everything is so expressive. It really makes the Illumination version of the Grinch that came out a few years ago. Oh my god, it just this classic one trumps it any day. I really don't like what Illumination did with that new Grinch, but yeah, the songs are great. It leaves you a good. I just love the story of the Grinch, of the outcast, bitter loner who learns the value of connection and the value of Christmas that doesn't involve getting gifts and just being together as one. And that's what Christmas means to me as well. So, number 3, the top 3. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, Die Hard. Absolutely, this is a Christmas movie.
Duh.
just-
Of course it is. Why are we arguing,
If
guys?
a movie
Why?
ends with "Let it snow, let it snow," it's Christmas
I love my
movie.
brother
Come
and
on.
sister, but when they told me it's not a Christmas
This
movie,
is
I'm
a-
thinking, what
This
the
is
heck
holiday
are you talking about?
cheer. 100%. This Die Hard is 100%
Let me
holiday
explain
spirit.
the plot,
and
guys,
blowing
so
up-
that way you'll know why it's a Christmas movie.
And
It takes place on
shooting
Christmas.
terrorists.
Yep.
And jumping off rooftops. And
It takes place on Christmas. He wants to get back to his family on Christmas.
it's a Christmas party that just gets hijacked
Exactly.
by
Yeah,
terrorists.
exactly.
So far, only one of the things you've on your list is on my list.
Really?
Yes.
Fuck.
Wow.
But yeah, despite all that stupid ass conversation about whether this is a Christmas movie or
Exactly,
not,
yeah.
bullshit. This is just one of the greatest action films of all time. One of the greatest action lead, might even be the greatest action lead of all time, with John McClane and Bruce Willis. Just so iconic.
One of
and
the greatest
memorable.
movies ever made.
Yep, Die Hard is just classic. You can't ever go wrong with it. Number 2, one this movie is another childhood favorite of mine, and I actually just watched it again today with my family, because we watch this every year. Of course we do. I made my family disappear. Home Alone, the original, and obviously
Yes.
the best.
Yes,
Wonderful.
absolutely.
Wonderful.
Just John Williams' amazing music for this movie. Just chills, just pure magic. Macaulay Culkin just gives one of the most iconic child performances of all time. He might not, like, objectively, he might not be the greatest actor in this movie, but he's just so adorable and is so he just something about he's just so charming in this movie. Despite that, like, you can't help but love his performance. And of course, the Wet Bandits. I mean, Jesus Christ, Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern, just awesome couple. Unfortunately, they had to get a divorce after the second movie. Oh God, so many things went wrong after this movie. What do you guys think of? Do you guys like Home Alone 2?
Oh, absolutely.
fine
I
with it.
love.
It's
I
basically,
love Home Alone 2.
It's
I
basically
don't-
the first one, just in
It's
New York.
just now Tim. Additions to in the second movie, like Tim Curry, as
Yes,
have a
great.
lovely day.
Yeah,
I love Tim.
Yeah.
Tim Curry makes anything like at least worth watching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll give you a
absolutely.
heads up now. The sequel is on my list.
Okay.
So
Have
I
you
don't-
still not
I'm
watched
not
the
a-
second one?
I'm not really.
I watched it last year. The sequel to Home Alone. I watched it
Okay.
last year. I love both of them.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
okay.
touch the
Um,
first one.
No,
But-
no, it
and,
doesn't.
that-
Um,
and oh my God, I don't even want to talk about the others.
I haven't.
It's
if
not
I
even
if
worth
I ever
talking
do a
about.
ranking of Home Alone movies,
Did you guys-
Jesus Christ, help me.
Did you guys watch that new one, the Home
Oh,
Sweet?
yeah.
I
with
heard
the-
it's
with the
so
kid from,
bad.
Jojo
I heard
Rabbit?
it's really
oh
bad.
my God.
I was okay with it, but again, it's so fucking far off the original
Oh
mark.
my God. It doesn't even
It's-
touch it.
Okay.
I will say I liked the direction that they took the crooks in that one compared to all the
That's
other
the
sequels.
only thing that has going for
Yes,
it.
I love that part
I
of it.
can't stand the kid in that movie.
No,
I hate
no,
him.
fucking iPad
Oh.
kid. No.
And
I
I was
hate him.
and I was excited to watch it too, but when I heard it got really bad,
And
was
I like
thinking,
that kid-
maybe
the
I should
kid-
save it.
Like
I
the
would say
actor,
still
the
try it.
actor is
Okay.
good.
Yes.
In Jojo Rabbit, he's great.
Yeah, no,
but
absolutely.
in that movie, no. Oh God, no. So number one, I'm not sure if this is on your guys' any of your guys' list, but I feel like because of like because it is the oldest film on this list, I feel like it's just this film is just so historically significant. And yep,
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah, I've been
Um,
wanting to watch that. I've been wanting to watch that.
Absolutely watch it. It's
Yeah.
an all-time classic. It makes me cry every time I watch it. It leaves
Dylan's
you with
giving that look.
it
over
leaves you
there.
with such a good feeling of hope and optimism come the end of it. It's just such a great movie. Jimmy Stewart is gives such a soulful performance. And the other actors too. The actor who plays Clarence, I can't remember, is also wonderful. Yeah, just a fantastic movie, and I feel like it just because of its significance, I feel like it should be number one.
Mm.
And that movie has influenced so many other like movies like it. Like how many movies, when you really look at them, are basically just It's a Wonderful Life. Like the movie Click, for example, with Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
That movie is basically just It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's just one, but yeah. That's my top 10 Christmas movies.
Yeah, you definitely got a lot of good ones on this list. Absolutely, I got a lot of good ones. Oh boy. Okay, I just want to let you know, guys. the
Okay,
cr-
how many of those were on your list?
Let's see. I
You
think
said Home Alone 2.
let's see, Home Alone 2. I will tell you, How to Grinch Stole Christmas definitely on there. Home Alone
Which
is
one?
that.
Which one though? Which Grinch?
I do have the Chuck Jones one on the list.
Okay.
So that one, Home Alone, Die Hard. I think those are the only three that I have that you have on your list. I think.
That's just insane to me.
But
3 on mine.
but I might as well get to my list of my favorite top 10 Christmas movies / Christmas specials. So starting out with number 10, I always love these characters, and it's always going to be a holiday tradition. A Charlie Brown Christmas is on my list.
I wanted to put it on there, but it just couldn't crack it. There were
Yeah, there's a
the
lot
others
of
I
good
just
ones,
felt like-
absolutely. Now, personally, my favorite Charlie Brown special is the Thanksgiving one. That's
love the
always the
Thank- I
one that
love
I
the
absolutely
Thanksgiving
love
one.
watching. But How the Grinch, and also It's Great Pumpkin is also great.
Yep.
But Charlie Brown Christmas, it will always be a special that I will absolutely love watching. I'm so sad it's not on TV anymore, and you have to buy it on Apple TV Plus, but I first think it's ridiculous.
I think we have it on Blu-ray in my house actually.
I might need to buy the Blu-ray of it. I may have to do that.
There's
Yeah.
just such a simplicity to it.
It does.
And just such an honesty about everything. That
It is,
just
and I
makes it
love that.
so-
And I love that speech that Linus give.
oh yeah.
Yeah, it's such a
Just
wonderful,
great.
wonderful speech. It is great because it gives you a reminder of it's not just about present and not just about Christmas, and it's about, as a person who grew up in faith, it's also about the faith of
Yep.
it, which I absolutely love as well. It's just a wonderful special. I really enjoyed A Charlie Brown Christmas. It will always be a Christmas special classic on this one. Number 9, I actually have the Chuck Jones How the Grinch Stole Christmas at number 9. So mine's a lot lower, but it is an amazing special. Don't get me wrong.
Grinch is my favorite Dr. Seuss story in general. so-
Yeah, absolutely. I really enjoyed the Grinch as a character as a whole. It is a great special. I love watching it every single time when they do a special on NBC. It's wonderful. In fact, they did a special of How the Grinch Stole Christmas and Frosty the Snowman on NBC. Which
I like Frosty.
Yeah.
It just doesn't crack it for me.
Yeah, it didn't crack it for me either, which shows you how difficult the Christmas movies / specials can be. Extremely difficult to put a list together. But I love the Chuck Jones classic. It is really great.
Chuck Jones is a
Chuck
god.
Jones is he's a master of
Mhm.
what he does. But yeah, How to Grinch Stole Christmas is a wonderful special. Number 8, for me, the most underrated Christmas movie on this list, and that is A Polar Express.
Yeah.
Don't you say crap about this movie. Don't. You say you don't like it. You
I don't.
Well, it's fine. It's fine.
yeah,
You're
this
speaking without your microphone.
Oh, yeah, I am.
Oh, there you go.
Flashback. If you want to hear more about the Polar Express, we interviewed Eddie Deason last year.
We
Yes,
did.
we
Yes, we were
did.
gonna get
Nice.
that. Yeah.
Nice.
But this one for me, it's a underrated Christmas classic. Now, but those people that's gonna say that the animation looks creepy, no, it doesn't. It looks beautiful. I love the animation in this movie. Tom Hanks, of course, is one of my favorite actors. So seeing him in this movie is absolutely fabulous. When he plays the train conductor, when
And
he
he
goes,
plays
"Oh,
like so
the
many.
boy!"
He plays like so many different roles in this. He plays the boy.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he's just voiced by a.
Crazy.
He's just
which
voiced
I
by a
would never
different
know
person.
that. That's
Yeah,
so
I didn't know that
interesting.
either.
Yeah, when you watch the first trailer, he still voices the boy in the trailer too.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
What?
yeah. I remember being super
Interesting.
confused when I first saw it
That's
because
crazy.
he talks to the conductor in the fucking trailer, and it's just Tom Hanks talking to Tom Hanks.
That's
yeah,
weird.
It's, it's really cool. I mean, Tom Hanks, like I said, he's just a master, guys, at what he does. He's
Yeah.
so good
Yeah.
at it.
Mhm.
But I love the Polar Express. It's a Christmas classic, and also the song that Josh Groban sings at the end. It's
Believe.
Yeah.
If you just believe.
It's a
It's a great
beautiful
song.
song. Absolutely love it.
I'm one of those people. I'm not the biggest fan of motion capture animation, but I think the strength of Polar Express is in the story. I think it's a good
Yeah.
story.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely something that people should definitely consider as a holiday classic that people
Oh yeah.
definitely need to
And
rewatch
IMAX
often.
releases this movie. IMAX plays this movie in 3D like every Christmas,
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
and it
Cool.
looks spectacular on the
I
big
like it.
I'm
screen.
gonna have to check it out.
It looks
I don't think I've ever
awesome.
seen it like that.
Looks
And
great.
directed by the great Robert Zemeckis, which
Who hasn't had the best track record as of
yeah,
late?
dude, what happened,
Which
dude?
is disappointing.
Where's the good old days? What happened? So yeah, Polar Express definitely needs to be more talked about often. It's a great Christmas movie. All right, number 7. There's been a lot of versions of the Christmas Carol. I like plenty of versions,
Mhm.
but my favorite Christmas Carol is a Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
love it.
yeah.
That is.
I
I
didn't
thought
thought
for
about
sure
that
you were
one.
going to go with the Mickey Mouse one.
That one's good, too.
It's in my. Let's see. I think I had it in my top 25. I think.
Okay. I thought for sure it was going to be the Disney one.
Oh, the 80s version. Actually, I have not yet watched the 80s version. I definitely should though. But the Christmas
good.
Carol that I love rewatching every when I have the time to watch around Christmas is Muppets Christmas Carol. Because just so you know, guys, I'm a huge fan of the Muppets. I love the Muppets, and
Kermit the Frog is part of our podcast.
I love the Muppets.
and was Michael Caine? Was he just a great
He's
casting
great.
to play
Yeah.
as Ebenezer
It's
Scrooge? Just
fantastic.
a
Michael Caine
wonderful.
is perfect no matter what role he's in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the things that I've seen be brought up about celebrity guests with the Muppets is that in a Muppets Christmas Carol, Michael Caine treats the other Muppets as if they're their own performers.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Muppets Treasure Island, Tim Curry is a fucking Muppet the entire time.
That's really cool.
I've seen that, and it's spot on, honestly.
I will say, since we got on the subject, Michael Caine is one of my favorite actors of all time.
He's
Oh,
very
God,
gifted, honestly.
Even
Yeah.
in a piece
I
of
wanna see
garbage
more of
like
his
Jaws
original stuff.
4, he's still
Which I will
somewhat-
never watch. I
No,
will
it's
never
bad.
watch because
Oh,
the
it's so
sequels I
bad.
heard are awful.
They're
I
bad.
have all 4 of them. I just have not watched 2, 3, and 4 yet.
Well, good luck.
He comes out of the ocean after getting attacked by the shark completely dry.
Yeah,
Just
Nice.
the
the
tangent.
biggest error in the movie.
Yeah.
Jesus
Nice.
Christ. But yeah, A Muppet Christmas Carol, just a wonderful Christmas Carol movie, just a classic, and the songs are also just so much fun to listen to as well. There's actually a deleted song that you can watch that's on Disney
Yeah.
Plus, which also has it in the extended version as well.
And you can see the extended version in the special features on Disney Plus.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yes.
Which
great.
I
It's-
did
it's
watch
like the very
I
bottom of
watched
the
the
list.
extended version, and it was really cool to watch the extended version.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
really
I
What do
cool.
you
tried
think
it.
of the Jim Carrey version of Christmas Carol?
I haven't
like some
watched
of the
it.
visuals.
I
You
haven't
haven't
watched
watched
it. No, I heard it's really creepy.
It is. It's
is.
scary,
Yes.
dude. It's the Christmas future
And
thing.
it was meant for
Yeah.
kids.
No,
Yeah.
well,
Goodness
the
gracious.
story of A Christmas Carol is it's a very dark story.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I think they went a little bit too far with the
Heck,
darkness
yeah.
of it. Like
Agreed.
to a point where it's not necessary. But I actually do like that version. I actually do like that.
It feels a little
movie.
more faithful to me. I
It
kinda
is
appreciate
it
for
is
that.
very
Ah,
close. It is
interesting.
very close to the story.
Yeah.
I think it has problems for sure, but
Yes,
I
yeah.
do like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good.
The Christmas
I'm
Carol
down
in
for it.
general is kind of like a repentance call. Like, change your ways or you're screwed.
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
But yeah, Muppets Christmas Carol, I definitely recommend you guys watch it if you haven't yet, or if you already seen it, definitely watch it again. It is awesome. So yeah, speaking of Home Alone 2, as I mentioned, it's actually number 6 on my list. I don't understand the hate it gets for this movie. Now people are gonna say, oh, it's exactly like the first one, except it's in New York. Okay, why change it? It's still funny. It's still charming. It's still wonderful. I love the bird lady. I really like her in this movie. And I still love the comedy. I just love
Dude,
it
that
when
scene-
these bubbly idiots just keeps getting caught in
The
traps. It's
violence
so
in the
good.
first one can get pretty over the top.
Yeah.
In the second one, they're getting hit by fucking bricks to the face.
Yeah.
And I
Like
love
over
it.
and over again. And
I
they
love it so much. I
it's
love it.
so stupid. I
Don't-
love it though.
Yeah,
Don't
it
forget,
is.
We also see Marv's skeleton.
Yeah. That's been turned into so many memes.
Yeah, that's the one where they probably should have just stopped the franchise and just leave it at that.
Yeah.
But no, they
Macaulay
have to
Culkin
do
didn't even
another
come
theatrical
back, so-
sequel, two straight to home video sequels, and then the one on Disney Plus, which I have not heard very good
It's
things
bad.
about. But
I'd
again,
say
I will
still give
watch
it your
it.
own shot. Yeah.
I will watch it. But again, God help me when I do the rankings. Oh, it's gonna be rough. I can guarantee you, it's not gonna be better than the
We should
first
do that
two.
next
Not
year.
even close. I'll watch it. I'll watch the Home Alone sequels and see how I feel about it. It probably will be less
Rank the
painful.
Jaws movies.
Yeah. No, I don't think I can do the Jaws.
It literally
movie.
goes in
I
order.
just can't. When the original's such a classic, and then the sequels ruin it. No, I can't.
Oh,
do
just
it.
wait for when we rank the Sharknado movies.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
See, I can probably get past the Sharknado.
We're going to
movies.
be live reacting to them.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you have to
It's gonna
suffer
be
on screen.
Well, who knows? Maybe I'll laugh at it and actually enjoy them. Who knows?
Now, are any of the Sharknado movies Christmas movies?
No.
No.
They should do that.
It
Like,
would have been really
just-
smart.
a
That would've been great.
Sharknado
Well,
Christmas.
They've done everything.
That's actually a good
the last one I
idea.
remember like seeing like anywhere was like they literally did like a Force Awakens.
Yeah,
like,
that was the
reference.
Force Awakens.
Okay.
The last
Yeah.
one was time travel.
Yeah.
Of
Just do
course
a
it was.
Just
It's
do a
about
Christmas Sharknado.
David Hasselhoff was in a few of those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna.
And John Hurd, the dad from Home Alone, is in the first one.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't remember that, huh?
Oh God.
Yeah, that's something we should do when we do it, though. Like, not to get too sidetracked with the episode,
Yeah.
but point out all the different people you see when we watch
That'd be
it.
cool. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
there's
I'll
a
definitely
lot
try.
of
There's
I'll
so
There
definitely
many
are,
try.
yeah.
cameos.
But
There's
yeah.
Tony Hawk.
But yeah, I love Home Alone 2, Boston, New York. These are the movies that you should totally watch back to back on Christmas. Both movies are just absolutely wonderful. All right, now coming in at number 5. Now I'm gonna give you guys a heads up on this one. This is where Matthew gave me the face when he actually said one of those movies, and that's why I had to keep my mouth shut on this one. My number 5. This is my favorite version of the Grinch, at least for mine, is Illuminations, the Grinch.
Really?
Okay, yeah, I can
Now,
see that.
Oh.
Now, hear me out.
I just
I'm
don't
not
like
surprised.
I would have never predicted that this would be my favorite version of the Grinch. Like seriously, I would have never
Oh.
thought in like years and years that I would say I liked it more than the Chuck Jones version. I liked it more than the Chuck Jones version, and it surprised me because I personally think that this movie is very charming.
Yeah, it is.
I personally think it's one of Illumination's best looking animation.
yes.
It is
Agreed.
good looking.
Until the Super Mario Brothers movie, which had even greater animation.
I mean, it's
which was
color.
pretty
They're
pretty
good
awesome.
at using color.
But
Yes.
but I
very.
loved it. I loved the clean animation. It just looked awesome. Benedict Cumberbatch is the Grinch. I just love him in
think
this role. I
personally-
thought he did a great job.
Personally,
playing-
I think he's very misused. Like, I wish
Really?
they went more in the Boris Karloff kind of voice, like
I wish it would have been a little
more
more feral.
menacing and less like flamboyant. That's not really what I like best from.
it
Benedict
worked
just
for me.
sounds
Cumberbatch.
It
lightly
really worked for
annoyed
me.
the
I
entire
really
Yeah.
loved it.
Hear
He
me-
I never buy him as like the bitter outcast
Yeah, like the
from
menace.
like, the story.
Yeah.
Hear me out, Jackie Earle Haley.
That would've
I'm
been
not
interesting.
sure about that.
That would have been interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
I can't
uh,
say a whole lot about
But
it,
yeah,
it would've
but
been
when
interesting.
I heard that they were making the 2018 Grinch movie, I thought to myself, that's interesting. Because I know there was a same studio that also did the Lorax movie, which I was one of those people that actually really liked the Lorax
The
movie.
Lorax is pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not bad.
What are you laughing
I
for?
say, let him die, let him die.
I was just thinking Jackie Earle Haley as the Grinch.
Oh, gotcha.
You didn't come
that
here
was
for
pretty-
Christmas.
that
I
was-
came here to ruin Christmas.
That was pretty fast, like immediate that you would throw Jackie Earle Haley
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, but to
But-
be
Even
fair, he
thinking of-
throws
Yeah.
Jackie Earle Haley into anything.
Yeah.
So.
But just to let you know, I
I
do
get it.
enjoy all three versions of the Grinch, but
Yeah.
the 2018 version is my favorite because it's charming, and also I thought the story that made it longer was very, very fascinating. And also, it looks like a very modern thing that would happen in Christmas and technology and the way that it looks like. So I like the modern Grinch.
I just feel
That's
like
the
this.
idea.
I just feel like
Okay,
this.
I think I see what you're saying.
The purpose of the original story was missing from the Illumination one.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
uh,
fine.
It was missing the soul from it.
Oh.
Like it.
Yeah,
I
I
thought-
don't think it got what made the story good.
Yeah, I thought the soul really worked for me for this movie. It
Yeah.
really worked for me a lot.
One of the DCEU castings that I got wrong. I had Jackie Earle Haley as the Joker before Jared Leto got it.
Oh, okay, interesting. But yeah, I honestly, people, I know that people thought the film was just okay. Give it another chance. Give it a watch again. It's a really, for me, it's an underrated Christmas classic. I really loved it a lot. I watch it every Christmas. It's really,
it is nice to watch.
Yeah, it is really nice
it's
to watch,
appeasing
absolutely.
on the eyes, at minimum.
yeah. At least it's probably better than the Park Grinch movie, whatever the fudge that was.
The
Yeah.
what?
The
Still
mean
haven't
one.
checked that out. I should
Oh,
probably
The
God.
check that
main
out
one,
at some
yeah,
point.
which I will never watch.
wanna
that.
watch it.
So no, good night,
I'm
goodbye.
fine never watching it.
Yeah, I've never watched it either. Goodbye.
The
So
Mousetrap was great.
No, it wasn't.
Jesus Christ, dude, you gave it a half star. No, you
It
didn't.
still wasn't in my worst movies of the year, though.
Yeah. Of course, it's gonna be on the worst movies of the
No,
year.
it's not. It's literally not in my worst movies of the
You
year.
gave it a half star. It
Yeah,
has to
I've
be on the
seen-
list of worst movies of the
No,
year.
I've seen worse.
You Good
There's
God.
no way.
I'm interested. In
Jesus.
what the
Moving
worst
on.
is.
Yes, moving on. See, Matthew, bad takes. What a surprise. All right, number 4.
It's my job to derail the conversation.
All right, number 4, Home Alone,
None.
which is number 2 on your list. Yeah, the original Home Alone is just a classic. It's definitely just so wonderful.
Look what you did, you little jerk.
Yes. And, you know, and I also I love the old guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That is the heart and soul of the movie.
Yeah.
That character. Yeah. That scene at the end just gets me every
Yeah,
time.
it's a very emotional scene
Mhm.
where he gets to reunite with his family around Christmas time.
Yep.
It's just it's just so wonderful.
You just gotta get to know people, man.
Yeah.
That's
and the movie, it just ages beautifully.
Mhm.
Especially with the comedy and the way that they absolutely put it all together. It wasn't badly received. Like, it received some
Yeah,
okay.
for some
reviews.
reason. Yeah, I didn't look at the Rotten Tomatoes score until maybe 5 years ago, because apparently this has around the 50s on
I think it's
Rotten
at
Tomatoes.
60 something percent actually.
I guess a lot of critics don't like this movie, and I don't
At the
get
time,
why.
yeah. But over the years,
Um,
critics started to appreciate this movie a lot more.
Yeah, I don't think even Roger Ebert liked this when it came
No,
out.
not even Gene Siskel. So
Damn.
yeah, that's what happens, people.
Wait,
when
you know what's crazy? Yeah, he didn't like this movie. In fact, Roger Ebert liked Home Alone 3
What?
and not
yeah,
the
he
original.
did. Yeah, I was like, what?
the
That
fuck?
is insane.
And Gene Siskel thought the Home Alone 3 was terrible, and he had it on as one of his worst movies of the year. But Roger Ebert, he gave it 3 stars out of 4,
That
which
is
means he
just
liked it
insane,
more
dude.
than the first 2 Home Alone movies. Roger Ebert is a
And I've
legend.
never
May he rest in peace. But dude, no.
Some of his I love Roger Ebert.
I do
think
too,
He's,
yeah.
I think he's like the goat of movie critics. Some of his takes are very odd.
yeah, it is very, very odd.
Yeah.
But also, I had no idea the critics hated Flubber, starring Robert Williams, which I happen to love Flubber. But that's another
It's
story.
another
right there.
John Hughes
Yeah,
production.
yep, yeah. Oh yeah, that's
Flubber's
right. John
awesome.
Hughes was
John
also part of
Hughes
Home
was
Alone,
like-
and Nels was part of
Yeah.
that one. Yeah. So
Chris Columbus directed this and the second one.
Yep.
But really, John Hughes is like the driving force between them,
yeah,
or driving force for them.
we need to have those back. We need to have those great comedy classes like Home Alone back, like on
Yeah.
the big screen. Like the comedies these days, they're usually up and down.
They just
but
don't.
bring back the nostalgia.
I hate to say a common thing that a lot of people say, and I think is said too much, but sometimes it's true. They just don't make them like they used to. And
Yeah.
that's for movies like
which
that.
is very unfortunate. But yeah, Home Alone absolutely comes in at number 4. Number 3 is going to be Claws, the Netflix animated movie
Yes.
that came out.
Uh-huh.
So I haven't seen it.
It's good. Oh, Dylan, you would
It's like this.
love it.
It's like
Yeah, I've
the.
heard
It's like
great
the
things.
Spider-Verse of Christmas movies.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
the
I've heard really good
animation.
things.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
gosh,
stunning.
it's so gorgeous.
Wait, hold up a second. Chris Columbus was still alive in the 90s?
Thanks. Thank you for that.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Yes,
Thank you for
thank
that.
But
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
but back to this one. Man, the animation, I mean, it's just so wonderful. And also the
Mhm.
story is just brilliantly told. It feels like you're watching a hand-drawn Disney movie, except it's like computer animation. Like, how do
Mhm.
they do that to make the animation look like hand-drawn? It's so beautiful. And I rewatched it, I think the second or third time a couple years ago. And I loved it even more when I rewatched it, and now I definitely want to rewatch it more and more times on Christmas. J.K. Simmons, by the way, plays Santa Claus twice now.
Yeah,
he played in the
that's
animated version
weird.
and now in the live-action version, which
Yeah.
I'm hoping me and my family will
Has
get to
nothing
go
to
see.
do with Claus. Let's just
Yeah,
get that
yeah, yeah.
straight.
No,
Okay.
he's not playing the same
Yeah,
version.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which I'm hoping my family and I get to
Yeah,
see.
we're talking
Yeah,
about
for Red One.
Yeah, I'm hoping my family and I get to go see
Claus is
Red One
better, though.
around
Claus
Christmas
is way
time. I
better.
hope we get to go see it because I want to go see it for myself.
Well,
It looks fun.
It's on Prime now.
Yeah, it's on Prime.
You can
That's
watch
how
it.
I got
Yeah.
to watch it. I like it. I think it's good. It's not on my list. I'll
yeah,
say that.
absolutely not.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure I would enjoy it.
I think you'll like it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
Absolutely.
It's fun.
Yeah,
It's fun.
but Claus is just a wonderful animated movie. I really hope that when you get a chance to watch it before Christmas is over,
Yeah,
if you
I'm going to try to watch it this week. Yes.
Okay,
I-
yeah,
I
I
just
would
started watching
love
my
to let you
Christmas
know
stuff,
because,
so.
yeah, just like Lightyear, you will absolutely love it, and you'll be like, man, how did I miss out?
Yeah, no, like I said, I've
guys
always
really
heard
like
good things about
Lightyear.
it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we love Lightyear.
Yeah, Lightyear was really good. I fucking loved it. It blew my
I do
mind.
not understand it.
I thought it was great.
Yeah,
But
I
the-
thought it was great too.
Yeah, continue.
But
please.
but going to the subject here, Claus just absolutely fantastic. Number 2, as we mentioned before, and that is Die Hard. Again, silly argument where people say it's a Christmas movie or not. Like I said,
is.
It
It
is.
Nah, I have a machine gun. Ho,
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 ho, ho. And can I say one of the greatest movie villains of all time?
100%.
Yeah. Yeah, when he's like, "Blaze God,"
Blaze God.
yeah, like that villain is just so awesome.
Hans Gruber. Yep.
There's no need
Do
to
you
men-
really think you have a chance, Mr. Cowboy?
Kaye, motherfucker.
Yeah, but we don't need to talk about how
And
much we
also-
love Die Hard. We all know it's a
When
classic.
talking
It's
about Die
amazing.
Hard, the character that should be talked about more is the cop who talks to
Al?
John. Yeah,
Yeah.
Al. Al's awesome.
He's the same police officer in Family Matters.
Yeah, yeah.
The same actor.
Yep.
Yeah,
He's great.
yeah.
Love that guy.
It's Die Hard is connected to the Chuck TV show because
Is
he
it
plays
really?
the same character in Chuck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, same fucking
Okay.
character.
Oh wow.
I think at that point he's a sergeant. I
Hmm.
think
Okay.
in Chuck, but no, it's same guy, same universe.
I need to watch
Yeah.
Chuck. I think I'll really like it.
I enjoyed it.
Hmm.
I will say that. Yes, I enjoyed it. I
But,
think it's good.
Family Matters. Urkel is in Star Wars.
Yes, he is Jalil.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Wait.
yeah.
He's in,
is
Skeleton
it,
Crew.
He's in Skeleton Crew.
Yes, he is.
Okay, now
Yeah.
I want to. I want to watch Skeleton Crew. Right? You guys like it?
I
I've not
like it.
started
I think
yet.
it's really fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the Disney Plus show for Star Wars that I actually will definitely want to watch. I haven't really said that about many Star
Yeah,
Wars
yeah,
shows.
yeah.
He
So
plays a pirate.
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. He plays like a cyborg pirate too.
Yeah.
Cool.
But
It's awesome.
but yeah, a lot of recognizable cast in Die Hard, and yeah, who appear in other shows. It's really cool. So Die Hard, yeah, as you pretty much know, it's absolutely amazing. But my number 1 favorite Christmas movie / special. This is the movie that I am not starting Christmas until I watch this movie, and that is Elf. Oh my
Yeah, that
gosh,
did not
do
make my
I-
list,
did-
sadly.
oh my gosh, do I love Elf so much. It is a classic.
Well, there's 2 things on your list that are on mine.
Oh, at
Wow.
least you got Elf on
Yeah,
yours.
thank
Yeah,
goodness.
Okay.
John,
No,
you
Elf
finally
is-
knocked
Elf is
another
not.
one off my
Elf
list.
is not on your list.
No, but there are 2 things on his list that are on mine. Only.
Okay,
Jesus
but
Christ.
he's going last, so this should be interesting. But yes, but Elf. Oh, I will never forget when I first
I'm
watched it. for the
singing. I'm in a store and I'm singing.
Like I can never forget watching it for the very first time, and immediately I thought to myself, "This is gonna be my new Christmas tradition. This is a new classic
It's
I'm
a
gonna watch
tradition to
every."
watch in
yeah.
my family.
Yeah.
every year.
Feels like
absolutely.
the first time.
And this had a very young Zoe Janelle. in
Yeah.
this one.
Unrecognizable blonde hair.
Yeah. It's
yeah.
Crazy.
And then look at her now, coming this big
Mhm.
big star.
I love her.
But yeah,
New
but
Girl's
yeah,
so good.
it's directed by the great John Favreau. He
Before
directed
Iron
this
Man.
movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
before Iron Man.
And even before, I'm not, maybe I should
Daredevil time.
maybe I
period.
should watch Zathura again. I don't remember loving it as a kid. I remember liking it because he
It was
directed.
entertaining, at
He directed.
least.
He directed Zathura.
Yeah.
Too.
That's like Daredevil time period.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
2000
that's right. Yeah.
2003.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yep.
Daredevil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He came a long way from starring in a crappy comic book movie to making a really great one.
Yeah.
Wake me up.
Wake me up inside.
Mhm.
Yep. But
I think
man,
he took notes
but
on how
man,
to direct a good one.
like I said, people,
I enjoyed Daredevil.
if
Yeah.
That's a good watch.
if I don't start Christmas without Elf, I'm disappointed in myself. If I don't start this Christmas without Elf, because it is such a classic for a reason. Like
Yeah.
the casting was just perfect. Will Ferrell as Buddy, so amazing.
He made this like just as he was exiting SNL, didn't he?
I
or-
think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
He-
I mean,
This-
it wasn't too
He
long
plays
after,
this.
at least.
He plays this wonderfully
Oh, yeah.
childhood character,
great.
like a
Yeah.
child, and loving Christmas.
I am slacking this year. I've only watched one Christmas movie this year.
Damn.
Oh, ouch. But man,
It's,
Elf is so good.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your
Thanks,
dad.
thanks, Mr. Romanoff.
No, narwhal.
Narwhal. Thanks, Mr. Narwhal.
Thank you, Mr.
I don't even know what did you just say?
I said Romanoff.
Romanov.
I must be thinking of something else.
The Russian version
Red
of
Guardian.
Elf. Yeah, the Russian version of Elf.
It's the name of the guy that plays the dad is James.
James Caan.
Okay.
Hmm
I was going to say Can. Okay.
I think it's Caan.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
John!
Yes.
I think it's interesting because I'm pretty sure this was the movie where he hated Will Ferrell. Like, he vehemently despised Will Ferrell. He was understanding of the fact that Will Ferrell was just doing his job, but he just hated being on set
So
with
he was
him,
like
which is really
Wesley
funny.
Snipes with Ryan Reynolds when they did Blade.
Yeah, that Jim Carrey and
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones, yeah, in Batman Forever.
I can't. Tommy Lee Jones said, "I can't stand your buffoonery" to Jim Carrey, even though Tommy Lee Jones was acting crazier than
Yeah,
Jim Carrey
same.
was.
Yeah, no, I get you. Yeah.
But back to Elf. Like, my goodness gracious! Like, I think I watched this thing like 4 or 5 times. Like, it's just such a wonderful Christmas
I watch it
movie.
every year.
I love
Yeah.
it so much. It's just a comedy classic. Oh, I love this so much. Bob Newhart.
He's an angry
Yeah.
elf.
Bob Newhart also is in this
Yep.
movie. Legendary actor.
Yeah.
Do you know what another comedy classic is?
No. We're not getting
You
into
gonna
bad
say
movies.
something
No.
that knows?
Wow.
God.
Wow.
I was gonna say it's a Jonderful life.
Oh wow. Okay.
But
All right,
I'll throw that.
was
in the
that
bank.
your number? Was that your number one?
Yep, that was my number
All
one,
right, Dyllan.
and it always will be my number one. So, yep, Elf, my favorite Christmas movie. Just mwah, perfection. So good.
Okay. Yeah. So you only marked like one other one off my list. So you guys have
Really?
only gotten 4 of mine so far. Yeah. I'm interested in if anything else is going.
It's
of mine's
either
gonna be on
it's
Matt
either
for
I
you.
am not seeing them or I'm missing out.
I
So,
know.
we'll see.
I know.
part
Violent. I
of
know.
it's that you're
Violent
missing
Night
out.
has to be on your guys'
Well, it depends
list.
what's going to be on there, so I'm very curious.
Oh, there's one or two that you're
I will
missing
say
out on.
part
I'm
of
gonna say
mine
right
are
now.
TV episodes.
Yeah, I wanted to put TV episodes, but I
Mm,
forced myself not to.
sure.
Otherwise, I would have added the Teapot episode from The Office.
There are
'Cause
two.
that's such a great episode.
Yeah.
There are 2 TV episodes on my list.
I'm interested in what they're going to be. I feel like one of them is going to be Batman. I feel like
Yeah.
one of them will be.
Hmm
Well, that okay. Hold on. All right.
Oh, I know a Batman movie that has to be on someone's list.
Yeah, it has to be.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, blow me.
Oh, please. All right. All right, Dylan, hit me.
Yeah, so I want to give. There's 2 honorable mentions. I want to give one straight off the bat because it's my number 11. I had to bump it down because you guys reminded me of another one, and I had to throw it in there. My number 11 is Violent Night with David Harbour. It's just a great movie.
It
and
has
I love it.
It has a few too many similarities to Die Hard,
Yeah, it
just
does,
in
yeah.
like how it's structured. But I do really like Violent Night.
Yeah,
it is
it's
fun.
great. I really need to rewatch it.
Yep.
Me too.
But my number 10 is Noelle,
Yeah.
which I've said it on the podcast a few times before. I don't cry to things really. Like I've always had that issue.
hmm
Noelle made me cry. Like
Now,
towards
which
the end when
one?
she's
Which
delivering
one is
presents.
this?
It's the one that has Anna Kendrick, I believe, and Bill Hader.
oh,
It launched with Disney Plus.
Okay.
Yeah, it was one of the originally flagship projects on there.
Okay.
But I love it. I think it's a very touching story. I don't. Think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
perfect
I missed out on
by any
watching it.
means.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
Yeah, it's very emotional, especially towards the end. It just
Nice.
there's a montage where like presents are being delivered, and it's so special because you see all these different interactions with the kids, and I don't know, it just made me start bawling my. I was at work when I watched it, so I'm pretty sure everybody that was passing by my room could hear me sobbing in the back. But it's very dark. I'm not going to talk about it a whole lot because I don't want to get emotional.
I might be sobbing too if I watch this.
Yeah, I love it. I really, really do. It's part of the reson why I don't want to watch it again because I cried that one time.
Okay.
But I love it. I do highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. Number 9 is Spirited with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell.
Mm.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I haven't watched this yet.
It's my favorite version of Christmas Carol. I don't think it's the best version by any means, but
Okay.
it's because it's another one of those ones where it helps flip the archetype of Christmas Carol on its head. I will say the screw. There's a reveal with there's a reveal with Will Ferrell's character. It's so fucking easy to see it. They set it up from the very beginning, and unless you're dumb, I don't see how you want to be able to guess it. I'm not going to say just in case, but oh no. But aside from that, Spirited is great. I think that I was surprised by Ryan Reynolds. I did not know that man could sing.
Oh,
I had no idea.
okay. He sings in
I
this?
forgot that
Yes.
too. Yeah.
He sings like once or twice, I think. Yeah.
Is this a musical?
There's a few songs in it. Yeah.
Oh.
It's not like full blown, but they do have a few pieces. Like there's a part where they time travel back, and they do like a whole period piece and everything. It's interesting. No, I like it. It flips things on its head. The ending was shocking to say the least. I was not expecting them to do that for a Christmas movie, but I'll not say a whole lot more. But it was interesting. It added a few things on top of what a Christmas Carol movie should be. Because the premise is like they made it, or the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future made it into an industry thing, where they're trying to teach everybody a lesson. So they find like the number one naughty lister, or like one of the hardest naughty listers to get, and they turn them. They just do it every single year.
Shut it. Not me.
That's why they end up getting to Ryan Reynolds. He's like one of the top of the top. Like he's considered irredeemable. So they go after him.
Red One did this too.
They did, yeah. But they didn't seek. It's not the same thing with what they did with Red One, where they're like, okay, this guy has this pre-existing. We have to seek this guy out because otherwise we're screwed. No, like they sought Ryan Reynolds' character out in Spirited because it's like the final year for one of the ghosts, and so they want a final redeeming factor for them. That's what it is. It's interesting. I like how they flip it on its head. I like Spirited. Watch it. It's good. Number 8 is Elf. You already went in depth about Elf. I don't really want to talk a whole lot more about Elf.
Yeah.
But for me, it is one of those ones where it's playing in my house every fucking Christmas.
I'm really glad you got on the list because, like I
Yeah.
said,
I
it's
mean,
just
yeah.
That's the one that you knocked off of mine.
Yeah.
Elf is just a great movie. It's such a good Christmas movie.
They're still trying to do a sequel, I think.
Which is crazy. Leave it as it is.
Yeah, leave
please.
it. Don't make a sequel to this.
If you love it, let it die.
While I think there's something they could do, I don't want to see it. I'm sorry. I think the original is just perfect. Leave it.
Yeah.
We don't need anything else.
They probably got more fire under their in their guts right now because of stuff like Top Gun.
Yeah, they
With
probably do.
The
yeah.
Legacy sequel is like the hot craze right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Not
been a hot craze
everything
for the
needs
past
it,
10
though.
years.
Yeah, exactly.
We've seen a lot of like legacy sequels.
Just
not
because it
do
works
good.
with some things doesn't mean it's gonna work with
But
other
I'll tell you,
things.
Exactly.
But I'll tell you
Yeah.
this though, Top Gun Maverick, really? Wow, it's amazing.
I still haven't seen it.
Twisters, really? That was amazing.
True.
But yeah, it just sequels.
It
just
does
keep
work
getting better and better.
sometimes.
Yeah.
It does work sometimes, but not with everything.
But I think you're right about Elf.
Top
It would
Gun is
be
on my voodoo,
interesting.
too.
Okay, I still need to check
It would
out.
be
I really
interesting
do.
if they ever do a sequel. Like, where can they go from here? Like, do you reunite with the family? I don't know how this is going to work, but if they do, I'm very curious.
you
to see
really
it.
don't need this.
No.
I don't think.
Oh,
any-
you
I
know
don't-
I'm going to watch
I don't-
sequels at the theater. You
I
know I'm
don't-
going to watch.
I
it.
don't think. I don't think anyone needs a sequel to Elf.
No, I really
it
don't.
Works perfectly.
That's totally fine. That's totally fine
I'm
because
waiting-
the original is still great.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for one more Legacy sequel. It is going to be a TV show, not a movie. Well, a miniseries.
What?
Blade Runner 2099.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, so good. So
That'll
good.
be interesting when it comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll-
first two
I'll-
Blade Runner movies, amazing.
I just think it's really curious that they're ending up with a miniseries instead of a movie.
I still don't think they're ending it. You know that greed is going to set in at some point. They're going to be like, we can make some more money off this
Well,
franchise.
they never made money.
Yeah, they didn't.
They still could.
Neither
Yeah,
movie made money.
they should.
Yeah.
I know, but
But Elf, yep, we said a lot of things. I agree. It's definitely incredible.
It's
Now I'm
great.
very curious what's number one. Pretty excited to know what it is. So anyway,
I'm not at number 1 yet.
well, when we get there.
okay.
When we get
Number
Sell your
6.
horses.
Or-
number.
Oh, are you at 7?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm at 7. Number
And John's
7.
already at number 1.
Number 7. I knew this was not going to be on your guys' list because this is such a me movie to put on my list. A very Harold and Kumar Christmas.
I do like that one.
It's
I do
so
like it
good.
a lot.
It's so
funny.
good.
I heard about
I am a fan. I am a fan of the Harold and Kumar movies.
Yeah, they're great. I love
I
watching
like 'em
them.
a
They're
lot.
just they're solid. They may
It
not
may-
age
no,
super well.
I am
but-
not a white. I do not really. Of all the fast food places, White Castle is on my the last
Yeah,
place
same,
I'll go
same.
to. But that, good God, that movie made me want White Castle.
Well, I mean, it saved White Castle too, because wasn't White Castle going under at that point
I don't
when
know.
it was made? I think I remember something about that.
That's the only thing that will make me want White Castle.
I can think of a Christmas movie you want to be made.
What?
Cheech and Chong Smoke Trees.
Wait, I can't remember. I feel like they had
did do
some.
one?
I think that they did like a stop motion short. I feel like they did, but I can't remember.
The stop motion part in Harold and Kumar is so good.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. I love it so much.
They did stop motion.
There's
Gosh.
there's a sequence. There's a sequence in it, but it's great. It's great.
I
Interesting.
love it. It really, even if you aren't somebody that typically enjoys stoner comedies, I think that you could find a lot of
yeah.
enjoyment in this.
Mhm.
Patton Oswalt shows up in it as a Santa drug dealer.
I can't remember. Was Neil
Oh,
Patrick Harris
gosh,
in it
wow.
too?
Yes, he was
Okay.
because he was
Wow.
doing his own
Good
Christmas
night.
special in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's so good.
Yeah.
No, I love it. I think that as far as they couldn't have made it more perfect, in my opinion.
Mhm.
I think that it was just top.
I think
notch for
it's
what it
the
was.
Christmas one's the best one of the
Yeah,
the
same.
3.
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it goes Christmas original second one.
Yeah, the
Guantanamo
Guantanamo
Bay.
the Guantanamo Bay is not very good.
Yeah, it's
What?
definitely the bottom tone.
The Harold and Kumar go to Guantanamo Bay.
What
That's-
kind of movie is that?
It's a these
Yeah,
are stoner
um,
comedy. These are dumb stoner comedy. But that one's the weakest one. But the other two
Yes.
are good. The
Let,
other two
let
are
me
very
give you a
good.
bit of
Yeah.
heads up. It's like Dumb and Dumber except darker.
It is dark.
That's what I heard.
They do
That's
go.
what I heard.
Yeah, it is pretty.
it's more crass.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is
Yeah.
crass.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still good. It's still good. But,
Keep
yeah,
that in mind. But yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
Yep. Number 6.
No, that was just my number 7. Super good movie. I love smoking to it. Number 6 is Batman Returns.
Yep.
Yeah,
Knew it.
I knew that's what you're saying. Yeah. Batman Returns is just great. It's the only superhero one that I have on my list.
Oh,
I love Shazam. I really do.
Yeah.
But
I was
when I
thinking-
think Christmas superhero movies, Batman Returns is my go-to.
I was thinking of something else.
Were you thinking about Merry Little Batman?
No, Guardians.
Oh,
Yeah. That's just
I
it's
do-
not
I do love
special
that
enough
one,
for
but-
me. It didn't hit with me too much.
Okay.
I love it still. I think it's great.
Yeah.
It's just I
Yeah.
didn't like it more than
I
the
do have a
other 11
question.
that I kind of had.
I
total,
love Batman
but-
Returns. How's it a Christmas movie?
'Cause
I'm
it
just
takes
curious.
because it
during-
takes place at Christmas.
Same reason for Die Hard.
It's in December. It's
It takes
constantly
place on
snowing.
Christmas Eve.
The last line is "Merry Christmas, Master Wayne."
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I must have missed that last
What?
part.
And then like
the whole
Dude,
Penguin
come
takes over
on.
the Christmas parade going through Gotham, and
Your
For the tree
Alzheimer's is
lighting?
getting really bad.
yeah, literally.
No, it's not. There's still debate that Batman Returns is a Christmas movie still to this day.
I
and I
mean-
kind of agree with them on that.
It's
You
the same.
can't say that and say that Die Hard is a fucking Christmas movie. You
Come
can't.
on.
Because
Come on, dude.
this has more involvement with fucking Christmas because the second villain of it is a toy company.
Yes.
Like, you can't fucking say that. But I digress. Batman Returns, Christmas movie. Fuck off if you say otherwise. Get out of here. great Christmas
As the
movie.
greatest nose bite of greatest scene involving a nose of all time.
Yes.
My nose could be gushing blood.
Hey, it's still amazing. I love the movie.
It is.
I love Batman Returns.
I do
When he's
too.
in the little like arcade race
Yeah.
in that movie.
Yeah.
I love it.
I do
Danny
enjoy it.
DeVito is
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll
so
go back.
good.
I'll
Yes.
definitely go back and rewatch it and give my
Do
personal
it.
thoughts and definitely see if I can.
Next
see
year
it.
we gotta do a rewind for
rewind of it.
Batman Returns.
Yeah.
I'd be on board with that.
Do
Absolutely.
next year.
Mhm.
I can't
Which,
wait.
by the way, retro rewind of Dark Knight trilogy also coming very, very soon. So
Review rewind.
Gosh, John.
what? I didn't get it right.
No. It's review rewind.
Rewind. I was close.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm all about retro. What can I say?
Yeah, considering the boy in the 20s. Whew. No, number 5, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas.
Yeah.
I grew up with it.
Mm.
I grew up with all the other Christmas specials. I grew up with Frosty. I grew up with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I grew up with Grinch. There's a lot of classics that I grew up with. For me, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas is solidified as a classic. It's another one where it makes me emotional, and anything that does that for me it had to make it on this list.
The 3 stories are
'Cause
so beautiful.
It really
the
truly
Mickey
is.
and Minnie one, oh, so good. And I love the first one.
Well, the Max and Goofy one.
It's great.
Disney.
Goof Troop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Da-ba-da-ba-ba,
when they've given Max and Goofy their own heartfelt stories,
Yes,
they've nailed it like every time.
they do.
Like not discounting New Groove because New Groove was its own thing. I don't think that had enough heart in it. It was just Goofy being Goofy.
Are you
But,
seeing
like-
it eye to eye?
Shut up. Chill out, Powerline. But
Magnolia Park is better. That's the emo version that just came out.
I still haven't checked it
yeah,
out. yet.
I do like
really
that version
need
a
to.
lot. Yeah, it is
Um,
fun. It is a great version.
Yeah, no, the stories in Mickey's Once Upon a Time are really, really amazing. I think that the Goofy one is the best one.
I agree with that.
Just
yeah.
because it feels more 3-dimensional than the others. Because okay, the first one is Mickey and Minnie, where they're like, "Oh, well, I got
Actually,
you
the
this
first one
gift,
is
but-
actually it's the Christmas all over again. The first one is the one that Donald and his 3 nephews. That was the first one. The second one is the Goofy one, and then yep.
Which
Uh-huh.
one? Which one was this? The
Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas from 1999.
Oh, okay.
Mickey and Minnie is two-dimensional, where it's like they want to afford gifts for the other person, but they can't.
Yeah.
And then they ended up swapping they end up selling their possessions to afford the other person. Very heartfelt. I love it. Yes. The nephews. Yes. Yeah. That again. I feel like that's two-dimensional. It's Groundhog Day, but Christmas for kids.
Yes.
That's it. But the Max and Goofy one is a lot more dynamic, and I really like that. I feel like that was the most fleshed out one, which to me it's not the one that's to me it stands out the most because of that. But when I think of Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, I think of the gift trading that Mickey and Minnie does, and I think that's a bummer because I think that more people recognize it from that because of that.
Yeah.
But Max and Goofy just super underrated in it. That's what cements it for me is because it's
Absolutely.
so well fleshed out. I think that it's really dynamic. I think that there's a lot of layers to that story, and it's crazy that the other two did not get touched nearly as much. Like honestly, if they would have like polished off those other two as much as they did with the Max and Goofy one, ooh. Like that would have been an all-timer Christmas movie, honestly.
We mentioned it during our last episode. We should probably mention it again.
Yeah.
You and I have been making cookies all day.
Yeah.
So the reason I keep getting up is I'm throwing cookies in and out of the oven.
Yeah.
Did you watch Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas?
Yeah, was not a fan of it.
Yeah,
And
a lot
I
of
say
people were
that
not a fan of
somebody
it either.
who-
I heard it was not as good.
Well, I like the homage that they did to other stories because they did an homage to Fantasia in it as well.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
did,
really?
and they
Yeah.
did it with Nutcracker.
But computer
um,
animation?
Yeah,
I heard it didn't work.
the 3D animation for it was it was all right, They should have stuck with 2D for it. I
That's
think
what
that they were
that's
just
what I heard
wanting to
people
break
say
into 3D.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that if they would have stuck with 2D, it would have worked out better.
I'll give it a watch
In my
someday, but I don't think it will ever pass the first.
It doesn't
one.
touch the 1999 one.
No.
No,
No, it
no,
No, no.
no. It
Not
is
the
worth
charm
checking out,
of the
though.
original.
No.
All right, so what do you have at number 4 on the list?
Number 4 is Christmas Story.
There you go.
Okay.
I thought for sure it would be number 1 on your list.
No. See, that's the funny thing. With how much that you and I have bickered about Christmas Story on
Yeah.
this podcast,
Yeah.
Christmas Story does not mean that much to me.
Gotcha.
It's still like a tantamount piece when it comes to like Christmas culture for me.
Mhm.
Where like it is like it's on every year. Like when I think this might sound weird and this might sound off to people, but it's just like the relationship that I have with him. When I think my father and I think his favorite things, one of the first go-tos for me is his love for Christmas Story. He really truly does love this movie. It's one of his favorite movies. He knows this movie inside and out. Like I just it's a staple in my house because of that reason. But it's also just I don't know. It's a classic.
It is.
I don't know how else to put it. Like Garrett already went into it, so I don't
God.
know if there's a whole lot more that I
The
can say about
narrator is funny.
it. Yeah, it's good.
And the thing that
Yeah,
sucks,
my dog.
the thing that sucks so bad about the Christmas Story live thing, Matthew Broderick is the narrator.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
completely-
forgot. Yeah.
Oh my God, is so bad
Yeah,
at doing it.
That's
He's
the
so
reason why
great
I'm
in
glad that I haven't
Godzilla.
actually watched it.
And Matthew, and I watched the Nostalgia Critic review Christmas Story live because he fucking hated it and he loves Christmas Story.
Yeah.
He pointed out that Matthew Broderick is a paid actor who does this for a living, and yet the narrator, who is the author of the book, never did acting, and yet he puts so much more effort in emotion behind his narrating than Matthew Broderick ever attempts to do.
Really?
Oh
It's-
boy.
It's awful.
Oh boy.
God, I
when you
didn't know
compare
that.
when you compare the two of them, it's like night and day. It's embarrassing.
Don't forget,
Yeah,
Matthew
okay.
Broderick played the adult Simba, and you're responsible for this one, narrating Christmas Story live, which I haven't even seen yet.
This is really rare.
Nothing against
but I'm
Matthew
not gonna check out
Broderick,
Christmas
but-
Story live.
Really?
I normally I hear about things where somebody's like, "Oh, well, this absolutely sucks." And Garrett, you can tell me that almost anything absolutely fucking sucks, and I would still be like, "I'll check it out."
No,
I'm not going to
that's-
check out
that-
Christmas Story live.
I would check it out, but
really?
I can't say whether you're gonna like it or not.
You're
Yeah,
actually
because
trying to convince Dylan to watch a bad movie for once?
yeah,
Well,
no, like
well,
this
it's not
is
really
like one of
it's
those
not really a
cases,
movie.
like-
It's a special, but
Okay.
it's
This is like topsy-turvy day.
yeah, no, like it's very rare for me to be like, no, I'm not gonna fucking check that out.
Usually Garrett's like, you shouldn't watch this. You're
Yeah,
like,
no,
oh, I'm gonna
we
watch
kind
it.
of swap
It's-
places with this one.
just
That's
check it.
interesting.
It makes you curious when you hear about it, for sure. It made me curious to watch a little bit. I was like, oh God, this is bad. I don't like this at all.
I wonder
So-
if we should do a live reaction to Christmas Story live.
I don't know.
I'd be on board.
I'm
I'd be on board with it.
not
I'd be on board.
I
with
don't
it
know
to
who would
watch
be
it.
interested in watching that.
Not me.
If you guys agreed on it,
No,
I
no,
would sit
like
down
I mean,
for
like
it,
the
but-
viewers,
Yeah.
like who would want to watch that?
Yeah,
Very-
I'm
very
not
few.
sure. I feel
feel
like
like
we
there's
would be
probably
doing
no
that
market.
more just because I would squirm.
Most people
during
probably
it.
don't know it exists.
Yeah,
I forgot it.
Like people
existed.
know the Star Wars holiday special exists. That's
Yeah.
infamous. But like the Christmas Story live, like
I
no
think
one
there has to be
who
some-
remembers that except
Oh yeah,
for me.
Star Wars Holiday
Yeah.
Special, greatest special ever.
I feel like people have to at least know it.
Yeah.
either like it or hate it.
Like that's
at
why I
least know it.
suggested we watch Longlegs for like a
Right, yeah.
horror movie because that's a very popular
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
which I would be down for.
Yeah, I would
I
too.
haven't watched
Mhm.
it, so it'd
Yeah.
be new for me.
Yeah,
It
me too.
it'll start a conversation. That's for sure.
All right, so now we get to the top 3. What do you have at number 3 on the list?
Number 3, I want to say that my top 3 is really difficult for me. I really love the movies that I've talked about up to this point. Even some of the ones that I haven't talked about, like Jim Carrey's Grinch, that was a hallmark one for me.
Mhm.
But before I do number 3, I want to give my other honorable mention. The reason why this was not on my list, and holy shit, this is exactly where it would be on my list if it were. It would have been my number 4. But it's not a Christmas movie. It's a different holiday. 8 Crazy Nights. The animated movie with
I
Adam Sandler.
hate this
Interesting.
movie. This is one of Adam's. There's a lot of Adam Sandler movies I hate. This is one of the ones I hate with a passion.
God, that's crazy.
The voice acting is for Whitey especially.
I love it.
I can't stand it, dude. I can't stand it, dude. It just grates on my nerves.
I watched Cinematic Excrement's review of that
just
one, and I thought to
mean-spirited.
myself, wow,
It's just
what the
mean-spirited,
frick?
and I just don't like it.
What do you mean it's mean-spirited?
It
Adam Sandler's Jewish.
so I don't care. It's a bad. I
It's
think
the
it's
same
a
as
bad
Christian
movie.
making fun of Christmas.
I
It's-
know, but like it's just a bad movie in my opinion.
Oh, that's fine. That's your opinion. Yeah, I respect it.
It's not funny. It's just I mean, the
Although-
animation's good, but that's all I can say.
You know what's
for it.
weird? And the commentary is they actually had those old people that Adam Sandler play as one of the commentators. So that means the entire commentary.
It's
The entire commentary you
Whitey?
get to hear going.
He-
Me, 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 me,
he's
wah,
Whitey.
wah, 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 me, 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 me.
Adam
The
Sandler
entire
plays that.
commentary
Yeah, he
of the
does, yeah.
movie. Yeah.
So it's Whitey's commentary. I need to check out the commentary.
I would hate
for it.
that.
I heard it's
would
on it.
not-
I was
would
like,
never
why
watch
the
that.
fudge would you do that?
Yeah, I really want to check it out.
I couldn't, dude.
Well, I just this is it's my dad is the one that really got me into watching Christmas movies every year. A lot of these movies that are on my list is because of my dad.
Fair.
Yeah, I don't, because my dad is who really got me into movies, and I feel like that's about the same for my brother as well. Which he definitely had that influence on me as well. But like 8 Crazy Nights, I remember my dad sitting me down to watch it, and one of my favorite memories is just us laughing at the poopsicles, like because it's laughing at dumb
That
jokes.
is
Yeah.
And that is what a lot of Adam Sandler movies is. It's just a bunch of dumb jokes.
That's a type of comedy I don't like.
That's
when
fine.
it's
That's
just,
fine. That's
when it's
that's
just
your taste. Yeah.
poop and just dirty jokes for no sake other than just appealing
Yeah.
to a
I-
dumb audience.
I feel like when you're doing it, you have to go full send. And Adam
Like
Sandler and
South
his
Park-
friends go full send.
Like South Park,
South Park
does
takes
that,
you to the ninth
but
fucking level.
they will. That is part of the point with South Park. That
Yeah, they
with-
crank it up to 11 with their
with-
shit.
yeah, it's just I don't like it. I
Um,
do not. The songs I hate. Also, I just don't like the songs.
Yeah,
I prefer
I love the
slapstick.
mall, or not the mall song. I love Davy's song. Davy's song is good.
The technical foul.
Technical Foul is good.
I
That's
did-
on my like songs on
Bum,
Spotify.
bum,
So
bitty,
it,
bitty, bum,
Yes!
bum.
bum bitty bum.
Bum, bum, bitty, bum.
No, it's bum bitty 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 bum bum.
I will
Bum
admit,
bitty
it's
bitty
kind of
bitty bum.
catchy. I will admit
It is.
that.
It's catchy.
If you haven't
but
watched it, watch it. It's so good to watch. I fucking love it. I watched it on
Didn't the
Christmas Eve.
same
That's how much I
animation
love it.
team from Iron Giant do that?
I think so. Yeah.
Because it
Oh,
does
Yeah.
look a
It
lot
looks.
like
No.
It looks really
No.
similar.
No.
It
It
looks
does-
super similar.
and
Guys,
that just
why?
hurts my
the Iron
soul.
Giant's a classic. No.
Eight
Come
Crazy-
It's not
on.
gonna ruin Iron Giant for
Eight
you.
Crazy
Don't
Nights.
worry.
I
Eight
know.
Crazy Nights. I hate it. I'm
That's
sorry.
fine. That's your opinion. I respect it. We all have wildly different lists.
Yep.
Okay.
No, 8 Crazy Nights just really great. Honorable mention. It didn't make it into my list because it's not a Christmas movie. But if that weren't part of the criteria, it would have absolutely been my number 4.
It's a Hanukkah movie, so there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 3 is, like I said, the top 3 is really difficult for me because one of them is my favorite movie of all time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it shouldn't be hard to guess what it is.
Yeah.
But my number 3 is The Night Before. With
Yes.
Anthony Mackie,
Yeah, I
Seth
like this
Rogen,
one.
and Jason
I
and
like
Joseph
this
Oh,
one.
yeah.
I fucking love it.
Michael Shannon.
Yes,
Michael Shannon.
the twist with Michael Shannon at the very end.
It's
I was
so
like, oh my
great.
god, what?
No, it's awesome.
It's so good.
The whole I mean, the running gag when
Seth Rogen's
when Seth
character
Rogen,
constantly
yeah,
being, like
yeah,
on the new
and
level.
he talks to like the nativity statues. And all dogs can talk. when he goes in the when he goes in the church.
When he's fleeing the church.
Yes.
We didn't kill Jesus.
Yes, yes.
Just, I
Do you-
love it.
They have great chemistry
Do you
together
think-
too.
They do.
Do you think I would like it?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
Yes.
it's a very raunchy. It's a Seth Rogen comedy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Just
so
you know, there's a lot of drug use throughout.
If you like This Is the End or something like that, or Pineapple Express, you probably like this. You probably not. Have you even seen any of those movies?
No.
Okay.
No.
Deadpool, those counts as comedy, even though those are comic book
Those are
movies.
raunchy.
So I have seen
Yeah.
some adult
You
comedy
might-
movies.
you might-
Raunchier
And I
stuff
also
and you
I've
liked it.
seen Strays, and Strays, it was actually pretty
Yeah,
hilarious.
it's that kind of comedy.
Straight,
Yeah,
that was the
yeah.
dog movie, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that was.
I
Yeah.
never saw
was
that.
fun.
I still haven't seen it either.
It's on Prime, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've had the
It
opportunity.
unfortunately
to check it
bombed
out.
at the box office, which
It
is
was
unfortunate
funny.
because I
A lot
actually
of people
enjoyed
didn't
it.
like it too.
No,
Yes.
because they thought a talking dog movie was gonna be for kids.
Obviously,
Dude,
wasn't-
it's rated R.
I
What
heard
did you
it.
expect,
I heard it.
guys. Come on.
A lot of people told me it just wasn't that funny.
To be
Um,
fair,
yeah,
a lot of
I had seen a lot of stuff online about people throwing a fit that it was
Like,
a talking dog movie
dude,
that was made for kids.
they did that thing with Sausage Party. Obviously, it was never
Yeah.
meant to be for kids. You idiots.
Yep.
I
Same
ma-
with Deadpool.
I
I like Sausage Party.
Garrett, I made a confession. I thought Sausage Party was gonna be for kids, but then when I
Dude, the
saw, when I
trailers-
saw
Watch
the
it?
talking
Did you
food,
not watch the trailers?
I watched the trailer and I thought to myself, "Oh, wait a minute! No, it's not a kids movie. They're cursing
Dude,
and
the
talking
rating,
food,
it's
talking
rated
food is
R.
being
they
eaten
made a
alive.
sequel to it.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ!
it's a
no,
TV
not for
series.
me. And
Dude,
no, I will not check out the TV show.
Dude, look at the rating. It's rated R.
yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, parents took their fucking kids to see Deadpool.
Yeah, that was
And it's
Yeah.
like,
True,
why the
true.
fuck did you do that? But
It's
no.
not. It's not your fault that you didn't like.
Parent your kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly.
You
It's-
can't
well,
blame
no,
the
it's,
Goodness
it's not the
gracious.
movie's fault.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's not the
Yeah,
movie's fault.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But
Oh,
yeah, I
idiots.
think I'll give it a watch and see what I think.
Yeah,
of it.
give it a shot. I love it. The Night Before is just criminally underrated in my opinion when it
Mhm.
comes to Christmas movies.
Yeah.
I never
I
like
saw it
hearing
in the
get brought
theater.
up.
I had a blast watching
Yeah,
it.
same.
I
It's
thought it
one of the
would-
few I have. Yeah.
I thought it would have been funny if that was your number 2 and then it led into your number 1.
No. My number 2 is Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh.
Whoa!
Okay.
Yeah.
Not
There
number
you go.
one. Okay.
It's not my favorite Christmas movie of all time.
Interesting.
It's my favorite movie of all time, absolutely.
Okay.
But it's not my favorite Christmas movie of all time.
interesting.
I watch Nightmare Before Christmas all year round.
Yeah.
So this isn't just like a Christmas movie for me.
No, you've watched it like 50 times already this year.
Uh,
That's not a denial.
I'm
I
actually.
will say.
Hey Gary, I'm now
anything.
fascinated. What's going to be his number one? I'm now.
Yeah, I
fascinated.
don't know. I don't know what this is gonna be.
Yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas. I feel like I've talked about it a lot on the channel, so I'm not going to speak a whole lot more on it. Just really good. Fucking love it.
We don't need to.
No. Number 1, it's Christmas Vacation.
Okay.
Oh
It's
yeah.
By
Okay.
far
we
my
go.
favorite Christmas movie of all time.
Why is the carpet wet, Todd?
I don't know, Margot.
My respect. Yes, love it.
I just like everything in that movie is perfect.
A lot of sap in here.
I cannot wait to watch these movies.
Wait, so you seriously?
Not seen
I
Vacation,
can't believe you haven't watched
European,
Christmas
none of them.
Vacation.
That's criminal in
Now,
my opinion.
European and
Vegas.
Vegas are not the good ones, and the remake,
I would say
the
European
reboot
over
is
Vegas.
awful. The
That's why I've
reboot's
heard
the
reboot's
awful.
I have all of
Vacation
them by
was
Christmas.
all right in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Which
It
one?
just didn't.
The new one.
Vacation.
The new one.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
remake.
Oh, I did not
I
like
feel
it.
like that's, in my opinion, bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah.
But it's because Chevy Chase also made the Vacation series.
Yeah. Like Ed, I think Ed Helms is fine,
Yeah,
but he
he's
he
great.
doesn't carry
no
the
regard.
same comedy weight that the
Well,
originals do.
I gotta.
It also wasn't marketed really
No,
as a
no.
continuation of the
And
series, so you wouldn't know
my
that
pro-
that was
my other
fucking
problem-
rusty.
The good vacation movies like Christmas Vacation and the original,
Yeah.
they could be raunchy sometimes, but that wasn't that was not like the entirety of the comedy.
Yeah.
In the new Vacation, that was like most
90%
of it.
of it,
That's
yeah.
not. That's not it. That's
Oh.
not why I watch these.
Yeah, Vacation, European, and Vegas. I got a 3-pack from work, and then I got a 2-pack in the $5 bin at Walmart with Vacation and We're the Millers.
We're the Millers is really good.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
It's awesome.
That's a better vacation movie than
vacation.
the actual vacation
Yeah,
movie.
I like We're the
Yeah.
Millers. I've seen that before.
Oh, so
That's
good.
why
I
I
need to
bought it.
rewatch it. I miss that movie so much.
Yeah, Christmas.
But I'm gonna say it again. The Christmas rant scene.
Yeah.
That's so.
How many? I wonder.
fabulous.
How many takes did it take him to do that?
I don't know. That
I wonder if he did it in
I'm
just
so
one.
fascinated to
I
actually
wonder
know
if it just
why.
took one take. Like he managed to get all that out.
God damn it.
Where's the title?
Hallelujah. Where's the title?
Yeah.
Yeah, my aunt, who not only loves the Wicked movie and the Wicked Broadway show, the Christmas National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, she also loves that one. That's what makes so fascinating about my aunt, which I love her so much. I find it so fascinating when she seen and watches things and also watch this one, and I get a chance to watch these, and I'm like, man, I'm so glad that I watched these.
Yeah.
I was so glad I watched Christmas Vacation a couple years ago. It is a pretty sort of raunchy PG-13 movie, but also it's well, I guess you could say it's a family
compared
movie.
to comedies
if you're gonna watch
nowadays.
it with your kids, make sure your kids cover your ears when you hear the rants.
Yeah, there's a few things that they should not be seeing.
Compared to most comedies today, it's nothing. Compared to
No, it's completely tame.
Compared to like
yeah.
Neighbors or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but I totally respect Christmas
Superbad.
Vacation
Yeah.
number one. I totally respect that.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just so good. It's really iconic. You cannot go wrong with it. I'm always going to remember where he saws off the top of the banister.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Fix the newel post.
fix the little post. No, he just.
I actually found something
so good.
I actually found something at $5 bin at Walmart. They have more. You might like this.
What?
It's a 4-pack. Animal House.
Okay.
Mhm.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Oh.
Still haven't seen that. It's a classic. I need
Yeah.
to check
Weird
it out.
Science.
Oh,
and
I
Dazed
love
and
Weird
Confused.
Science.
It's
Yeah.
four movies for $5.
Animal House is one of my favorite comedies ever.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, that's in the $5 bin at Walmart. There's multiple copies, so you might want to check that out.
Yeah, I might. Honestly, I might.
There's a lot of
Toga.
there's a lot of comedy classes I missed, including the National Lampoon's Vacation movies. Also,
Most
I
lot
missed
of
out
National Lampoon
Stripes,
stuff.
Caddyshack.
Oh
I
Oh
missed
my
a lot
god,
of good
Have
ones.
you seen Police
Caddyshack is a
Academy?
must see.
I haven't seen Police Academy
Watch
either.
the first Police Academy. at
God.
least.
I
Second is
wonder.
a great
I wonder if
sequel.
I could get through an entire marathon of those Police Academy movies.
Oh, the sequels. I heard they did too.
They
many.
got
I still
real-
haven't watched the last three.
That could be a live special we could do. Just power through them all in one day.
That would be rough.
Yeah, I still haven't checked out the.
'Cause how
I
many
think
are
like
there?
the last one. There's 6.
Okay, so we couldn't do that on one day.
Yeah, I think I haven't watched the last
Oh
3,
God.
so I haven't seen the 2 that are missing. Fuck, what's his name? I just keep thinking of him as Buddy.
I don't remember.
Major comedian.
Mm.
Gutenberg, Steve Gutenberg.
Steve. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen his last one, and I haven't seen the 2 following ones, including the one where they go to Russia.
and actually, the critics they did not care for any of the Police
Yeah,
Academy
yeah.
I believe it.
movies.
I believe
yeah.
it. No, first one is just great. Everybody needs to watch the first Police Academy.
Mhm.
It's gold. Sequel is a great follow-up. Yeah. Can't say anything else after that one.
Well, there you go. But anyway,
But-
there you go, guys. Chris Vacation at
Yeah.
number 1. All right, Matt.
All right.
So what
Wrap
do you?
it up.
Your
yeah,
turn.
let's wrap it up with your list, buddy.
I am so curious what these are.
So this is gonna be interesting, because there's 5 of a certain genre on there.
Because I'm about to leave in probably around 5 minutes. I'm about to leave. So there you go.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna be wrapped up in 5 minutes. It's,
There you
as
go.
much as I rag on it, John, I do enjoy the Christmas one, Charlie Brown.
Mhm.
Well, thank goodness.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, I don't really care for the other ones, but I do enjoy the Christmas one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did it make your list?
yeah, it's number 10.
Oh, there you go.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow, it actually made it number 10 for you too. There you go.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
It doesn't get. There's no other word to describe it.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Number 9 is Fat Man.
I still haven't seen Fat Man.
The Mel Gibson one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this yet.
Yeah, it's interesting. Do you know what it's about?
Yeah, I know the basic premise.
Yeah. Walton Goggins is in it. He plays the hitman.
It was fun. It was fun watching it with Matthew. It's very fun. It's
Yeah.
it's a action movie with.
It's more of a
some-
thriller.
I have a
Yeah,
feeling
for
most
sure.
of these are action movies on here.
It's more of a thriller, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's
Or thriller.
morbid comedy.
Mm.
in a way.
Okay.
It's fun.
I'm
It is
surprised no one had Bad Santa on their list.
I was surprised so far nobody said the Santa Claus.
That was my
Yeah.
one of my
Si-
honorable
that's
mentions.
one of that's
It
probably
made it to
my
my top
sister's
15.
favorite.
It would have made my list, but it was in my top 15.
Yeah, that's an honorable mention. I have 2 honorable mentions.
Okay.
Number 8 is Die Hard.
Okay.
Number 8.
Yeah.
Wow.
It had to be
that's
on my
crazy.
list. Like, obviously, Die Hard is
Yeah.
one of the quintessential action movies out there. Yeah, number 7. I'm just gonna go through my list quick so we can kind of finish off.
Yeah. There you go.
Flash, season 2, episode 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I need to tell Holly about this
Mm.
because it has one of my favorite parodies of a Christmas song ever. Mark Hamill playing the trickster. Deck the halls with the body parts of a girl named Holly. Fa la 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 la. I
That's
actually
fun.
get a big kick out of that.
That's fun.
That's one of my favorite episodes. Mark Hamill as the trickster is great.
Yes.
And
yes.
he
the
reprised that
return.
from the '90s show,
Yeah,
didn't
so
he?
he
Yeah,
was the
he did,
trickster before
yeah.
he was the Joker.
hmm
Number 6, what I think is the better Christmas action movie. More Die Hard's a better movie.
Okay.
This is more of a Christmas movie. Lethal Weapon.
Oh yeah. I had to. I do love Lethal Weapon though.
Yeah.
hmm
I like all 4 of them. They're all pretty good.
I
I'm
don't
not
like-
gonna say
I don't like
anything
the-
else.
I don't
already
like the
told him
fourth
my
one.
Batman Returns take. I'm not gonna say anymore.
Number 5 is another superhero thing. This is from Justice League the Animated Series.
Oh yeah.
Comfort and Joy.
That's the one that I was
Mm.
thinking of.
Yeah.
Nice.
When
Cool.
I said Batman. That was the one.
Yeah. Because there is Jingle Bells Batman Smells from
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
animated series. But
Yeah.
I prefer the Justice League one. One of my favorite parts is Superman brings Martian Manhunter home to the Kent family farm.
Yeah.
Cool.
And Martian Manhunter doesn't understand Christmas because he's not from here,
Mm.
and he's like, I have no gift to bring, and Superman's parents are like, that's okay. Martian Manhunter goes around the town all night trying to figure out what's the point, and he comes to the church and they're singing I believe Silent Night, and then Superman wakes up in the morning to Martian Manhunter sing on the roof, and he's singing in his native Martian language, Silent Night.
Aw.
And then he's like, and he said he had no gift to bring. And that gets me every time.
No kidding.
That's great.
It is.
Yeah, that really gets me.
The we used to wrap Clark's presents in lead so you couldn't see through them.
Yep.
You mean Santa wrapped them?
I definitely need to check out the show. Definitely need to check it out.
Yeah, we're doing a Justice League look back sometime. Number 4 is Shazam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great Christmas movie.
That's
It is.
great. It really is.
That's the only one I've rewatched so far this year. If you can't tell, there's a lot of superhero stuff on this list. So yeah, you know it's coming. Number 3 is Violent Night, though.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I knew I was gonna enjoy it when I first watched it. I didn't realize how much I'd enjoy it.
You and I
Ho
watched it.
ho holy
You and I
shit.
watched it. I can never forget. I was hanging out with Josh that night. Then I went to go see Violent Night with you on the same night.
Yeah,
I had a great time watching it. It
That
was
did
really
make-
fun.
good.
that
Yep.
did make my top movies of 2022. I
The
believe
combination of Die Hard and Home Alone.
And John
Sign me up.
Leguizamo's great as
Yeah.
Dyllan.
Yeah.
I believe it ranked number 8 in my top movies of 2022.
Nice.
Number 2 is Batman Returns.
Okay.
Yeah, it had to be on the list.
Yeah. No, I had to.
First Christmas superhero movie.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, and I
Sure.
forgot my honorable mentions. I was going to mention them at 3 like you did. Honorable mentions, Santa Claus. And there is a fan film. Please, James Gunn, make this a real film because it is based on a comic book. The Lobo Paramilitary Christmas Special.
Yeah.
What?
You've never heard
Yeah.
of
It's a thing.
No.
I haven't seen it either. So.
Para what?
Paramilitary Christmas Special. You know who Lobo is?
Yeah.
The Easter Bunny hires Lobo to kill Santa Claus because Santa
Yeah.
Claus hogs all the action in terms of holidays.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is based on an actual comic book. So please, James Gunn, for the love of all comic books, make this a real movie.
Also, please show us Santa breaking into Darkseid's fortress to leave him Olympical. Please.
That could be part of it, yeah.
Because he successfully does it every year. So.
Yeah. That is something perfect for James Gunn. If he did a special presentation like Marvel does with Guardians,
Yeah.
I can
yeah.
see
Why not?
that.
That'd be awesome.
that would be perfect.
Mhm.
I'd be
And
super
then
down for
last,
it.
of course, is Guardians, the Christmas special.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh,
I
nice.
figured.
Cool.
Yeah, I was surprised how much I enjoyed this when I first watched
Yeah.
it. I
It's-
was expecting I was expecting it to be lame, but
I watched it 6 times the first season it came out.
Oh, nice.
It just
it is very
It's
good.
delightful.
Kevin
I
Bacon.
really love it.
Very
Yeah.
great.
Good old Kevin Bacon.
Yep.
yeah.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our list of the top 10 Christmas movies / special. Guys, tell us in the comments below, what is your favorite of the Christmas movies / specials? Tell us in the comments below on Facebook and YouTube. We would love to hear your thoughts.
We have one more main episode this year. Well, not main. We have finally we're doing our look back at the Batman 2004 for its 20th anniversary. And we have our Nosferatu review. And possibly a Sonic review.
And real quick about Nosferatu.
War of the Rohirrim as well.
If you want to do it, go for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we tonight this week did our Craven the Hunter review. It was more like a rant. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to putting out what your title is going to be. It should be like Craven the Hunter review with rants.
Yeah.
That should be fun.
Speaking of Nosferatu, I've been trying to stay away from anything that spoils what Bill Skarsgård is in this movie. Unfortunately, I did see a clip not showing him, but his voice. Holy fuck. His voice in this movie that he does for Count Orlok is unreal. It is, oh my god.
I saw something I think you're going to like. They said, I saw a review that said the shadows are just as much a character as the rest of the movie.
I knew that from the trailers. Like,
Yeah.
Robert Eggers knows what he is doing with this. So, yeah.
He's like one of those perfect directors.
Oh, God.
Where you
He's
can't-
like, if I love Nosferatu as much as I think I will, he's going to be 4 for 4.
That's how Gareth Edwards is with me.
But yeah, hopefully around Christmas time you get to have fun with your family and you get to spend time with
and
them.
watch scary vampires.
Yeah. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Threads, and hit that notification bell on YouTube so
Don't
you'll
forget
know
Instagram.
whatever new episodes will be coming in. So
New Year special.
yeah,
9
New Year's
o'clock.
special.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah, looking forward to it. So yeah, talk about the best movies of this year. What we're going to talk. What we're looking forward to next year. What we would like to see coming out in 2025. It's going to be tons of fun. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Spend time with your
and-
friends and family.
Absolutely.
Fa la 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 la. Bye, guys.
Bye.
God bless.
We have been the Cinema Asylum Podcast. You guys were awesome. Thanks for coming out. Good night.